Your game was efficient tonight. You were looking like it early. What's the difference with this team now as opposed to a month ago or 2 months ago?
More experience together, maybe. Guys stepping up when guys are out. Locked in going into the All-Star break. Really nothing different, to be honest. Just playing better and putting the ball in the hoop.
Julian told us after the game that you don't even look to see who plays for the other team. You don't let that bother you. Durant's not playing. Beal's not playing. When did you start doing that?
I just feel like, for me, are you talking about me?
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, I feel a mental switch sometimes if if I know that somebody's not playing, and not just me, but for anybody, I just like to have the mental edge, going into the game that everybody's going to play and it's going to be a battle and they're going to compete and they're at their best. So that's the mental edge I have, and I feel like, when you tell us so-and-so, I was like, oh, okay, should be a coast or whatever. I didn't want that to, affect my energy, going to the game. So I just try to bring it no matter who's in and who's out.
Do you have more of a competitive edge when there's another Kentucky guard you're playing against?
Yeah, well, there's plenty of them, so
No.
I can't pay attention too much.
Can you name those 6 straight seasons where a Kentucky guard was drafted in the first round? Who they are?
Before me?
You were the second. Before you, there was Devin Booker.
Tyler Ulis.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And then after you,
The Harrison Twins. And
no, I'm talking about guards, just straight guards.
Harrison Twins is not a guard.
Well, okay,
There's
going.
2 of them, Fox, Monk. That team. Who else they had? They had Bam. That team. They had Shea.
Hero.
Why don't you just tell me, bro?
Jamal, there was a point in your pregame shooting routine where it felt like you were a little bit frustrated. Was that not the case?
Yeah.
And then you did some stationary form shooting. Is that normal for you?
Yeah.
That's all normal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
I was just curious. I hadn't seen you do the stationary form shooting without jumping. Was that a reset of any sorts where you just a way of locking back in?
No, it helps my form. Can't only give you all the tricks. But I was just missing. I was missing terribly my warm up. So shooting with my left hand or shooting without jumping from 3, I got that from rehab. When I was rehabbing, I wasn't able to jump, so I was shooting a lot of 3s with no jumping, and that would help my my arc. So when I started jumping, it's just an easier flow. You know what I'm saying? So right after I did that no jumping, I started jumping, and I made a few, and I was good from there. So yeah, just tweaking my shot. I was just tweaking my shot in the pregame.
Do you feel like there's a relation between how you shoot it in pregame and what happens once the game starts? Typically.
It's a good question. Because so many games, sometimes you shoot terribly in the pregame and you shoot amazing, and then sometimes it's opposite. You can't miss in warm-up and then miss everything in the game. But no, I think it's more of a mentality. I think it's a really mental question. I don't let it affect me, but I just try to focus on my basics, especially in the warm-ups. And I was, like I said, I've been lifting more often this past week, and I couldn't feel my shot going into the warm-ups, and I needed the extra time to find it, and that set me up for the beginning of the game. So just sometimes it takes a little extra work to find it.
I know that most of the big three was out tonight, but Bieber was still playing tonight. What was the game plan around him to slow him down?
Just put a lot of pressure on him and not make it easy for him to just come off wherever he wants. He's going to make tough shots, and he did. But over the course of the game, if you can just make it tough each and every possession, which CB did a great job for most of the game on him, and just never let him get into a rhythm. And that's the biggest thing. I think he had 47 would be the last game he played. So we knew, after a big game like that, you shoot into a big hoop. So we just didn't want him to have that kind of rhythm tonight.
Thanks, Jamal.